Yeah. You're gonna be a part of Carrie's big day.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her through some pain.
Yeah.
Just a little.
And I know you've met with her, right? So what kind of tattoo are you gonna get for her?
We're gonna do a cancer ribbon with the word hope through it.
Oh, really? I didn't know that element. Yeah. Well, that's really cool. So have you done work like this before that was symbolic of a family member going, or obviously I guess you have.
Yeah, I guess I kind of get into them. Everyone in my family who's passed away has died of some form of cancer. And the other two that are alive have cancer at the moment and are fighting.
Oh wow! So none of this is lost on you.
No,
this
really.
This is a significant thing. Well, that's I think that it just adds to the weight of what we're doing here today. I thought Kristen's story. I think Kristen is actually digging a hole behind the counter and pulling in like carpet on top of her.
I left her alone. I was going to show her my boobies while you were.
Well, what's stopping you?
It out.
What's stopping you, big boy? Have you talked to anybody out of a tattoo?
Talked to anybody out of
one? Or
it depends on how stupid what they want is whether I'm going to go that gracefully.
A little closer, we can't.
I said it depends on how stupid the idea is.
Well, I didn't say would you. I said have you.
Have you? Yes. I've talked people out of them. I've told them hell no. I've laughed. I've walked away. I've pretty much done the whole book at one point in time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, give me one example. What's one?
I had a little bitty kid come in and he thought he was a big gangbanger, but he didn't weigh but about 105 pounds. He wanted THROWDD tattooed across his forehead. THROWDD.
That's my unemployable joke in reality.
I told him if I tattooed it, he would get throwed by somebody much bigger than
now,
he was.
Does the term throwed have more significance than I'm giving it?
He thought he was crazy, apparently, which would stand to reason, but
throwed. What is that supposed? What does it mean?
Throwed off. Crazy.
Oh, you kids and your lingo. You're so okay. So he wanted people to think he was unstable and could go off in any kind of thing.
And if tattoos make you that, then I'm the baddest ass person in the world. So,
yeah. Well,
I mean, it was inevitable going to cause him problems.
Yeah.
So,
man, that is kind of.
And I just told him the door is backwards from the way you.
So you didn't counsel him. You just said,
I just
this ain't gonna happen.
Leave.
Were there any that were a little more felt all on the counseling line, like, hey, man,
Well, everybody comes in with their idea of what they think makes a good idea for a tattoo.
Yeah,
it doesn't always work out that way. Lettering, mostly, it's the new craze in tattooing. Tribal went through its phase, now it's lettering. Everybody wants words. And everybody wants a Bible verse the size it's written in the damn Bible. And it just don't work that way. I'm like, why don't we just skip it and I'll put a few lines and dots on your
No one ever just says...
It's going to be in 5 years anyway.
No one ever says... No one ever asked for Jesus wept.
And then they want to argue, well, my friend has it. Well, your friend got raped, and I'm not doing that to you. So keep your money.
So should I? If I were to get a tattoo, it'd be the final score of the Texas USC national champ. I have 41-38 tattooed. That made
no. I have time when I'm done with her.
my wife is like, yes, you surely will do that. Well,
I'll let her do it.
Yeah.
I'll show her how to use the shit and she can go.
Yes. I got a few things I'd like to tattoo.
It's just like handwriting, you just got to push harder.
Clean the fucking garage. That's always the topical thing. I don't want to be permanently tattooed with instructions to clean the garage. Any last words of... That's a bad choice of words. Any advice for Carrie here?
Hope you ate your Wheaties today.
I was going to ask your craziest tattoo request.
Not the craziest tattoo request as much as it's stupid tattoo requests. I mean, everybody always wants something that they think is cool that is ignorant.
How long have you been doing tattoos?
Professionally or just tattoo? You
can answer. We'll edit out anything that's incriminating.
23 years. How about that?
Really? When's the last time you had a job outside of this industry? Like, what'd you do before this? Is
everybody a hard time? I don't really know.
I'm sorry.
I remember Toys R Us.
Yeah, I worked at Toys R Us for a little while. That was
really? How much ink did you have then? Did it just scare the little kids?
I was tattooed in elementary school, so.
Who was giving you tattoos when you were 10?
Me. I was 12 is when I did my first one.
You gave yourself your first tattoo?
Yeah, I overheard a conversation that.
What was it?
Probably wasn't the best. How to tattoo yourself at home without having to buy equipment.
How'd you do it? What?
Wrapped thread around the end of a needle and dipped it in ink.
Jabbed it.
Went to poking and
Oh my God.
kind of just blossomed from there.
What?
Numerous nights sitting there going, if we can finish this party ball, I'll fucking do your tattoo.
So what did you get? What was the? Do you remember what the first tattoo was?
It was
Has it since
number
been
4 on my arm.
Number 4.
It turned out a number 4. It was supposed to be the handle of a sword, but it looked more like a number 4. So I just left it alone and made up a nice story to go along with it. So I covered that sumbitch up.
All right. Well, listen. A round of applause for John, and I'll let you go ahead and get ready. We're going to visit with Carrie briefly, and then get her in the chair. Thank you very much, John.